Hello, thank you for watching. My name is Merginator, and this is the PTG DTCC Cup. I wasn't available to race at this race, and I fully regret it. Whole new format. I'm still going to commentate the race, so here we go. Benny in first place, Brains in second, Muri in third, Ash in fourth, and TR Flash in fifth, but he just passed Ash on round one. This is a different kind of format, something different I've never done before, so I hope you enjoy the little thing on the side I have here as Stuzy B passes Ash. So we have Benny, Brains, Muri, Flash, and Stuzy right as we hit the back straightaway. Flash is looking good in his Volvo wagon he has here. Already in fourth place, jumping up twice early on in the race. Ash passing Stuzy back there at the end of the bus stop. Cutting to, who is this, Rubber Dave. Right behind Ash. Stuzy passing Dave for sixth place. Very tight, clean racing as we wrap up lap one here. Here we are with Omerta looking behind us as Juggernaut and Warlock collect each other. Oh, this is Beat Farmer, sorry, not Warlock. So Juggernaut and Beat Farmer collect each other. Very last turn. Moving on ahead to lap two, we have Ash making the moves on Flash but can't make it stick, as he has Stuzy B breathing down his tailpipe. Lap three, here we go, as Brains makes his moves on Muri. Gets denied there, but he has this whole stretch of road up ahead. Here we go on the chicane here. Benny through Muri and Brains. Someone's in the way! Brains hits the hell out of Muri. Muri goes flying up into the air. So here's the instant replay. Huge, massive wreck here at Watkins, Glen. And this is what actually happened. Juggernaut, being in that very first race, or that very first wreck, hits the wall and just ruins his car. He cannot move. Benny sees him, gets out of the way, and then all else fails when Muri and Brains just hit him, collect each other. Ash is hit, Muri's hit. Somehow, Brains survived that. I don't know if Muri's car just went over him or what, but now we have Benny, Brains, Flash, Stuzy B, and Rubber Dave at lap four. Here we are looking at Omerta, aka Woody, with the Prophet right behind him on lap six. Looking good, looking clean, as Prophet is giving him pressure. Omerta goes wide on lap six on the far roundabout and loses his position. Now, this was confusing to me because Brains looks heavily damaged, but he maintained position number two. Lap 9, we have Omerta putting the moves on the Prophet. Prophet not giving him any space, still not giving him any space. Omerta dazed and confused, but holds on correctly. Further past that area, later on in lap 9, Omerta finally connects with a decent pass. But the Prophet not giving him a chance as he retains his spot. He gets his spot back as we start lap number 10. The end of lap 12, we have Benny, Brains, Flash, Stuzy B, and Dave still. Stuzy B putting the moves on Flash. Flash going wide. Stuzy is on the outside for the last turn. Stuzy making the move as he moves into P3. Lap 16, we have a little weird thing that happens here. The replay freezes up on lap 16. So the race finishes as Benny in first, Brains, Stuzy B, Flash, and Dave. See, the replay just stops right here for me. I honestly don't know if that's the official result, but here we go. Round two, we have Juggernaut, Ash, Warlock, Kirby, and Ducky as the grid is reversed. So Stuzy, Flash, Brains, and anybody that was in the top 5, they're now in the rear of the field. But you'll see that that really doesn't affect them none, as they place really well on round 2. I won't give away who goes where, but here we are covering Juggernaut. He was involved in 2 wrecks in round 1, the second wreck being really fatal for a lot of players. Now we're following what seems to be Omerta, yes, Chad Woody's car. Omerta in technically 6th right now, as I forget this guy right here. Pushes the... gives him pressure, but Omerta holds it in 5th place. Going through the bus stop chicane. Omerta holding it down in 5th place. We're currently watching PTG Stuzy B 85, and he's holding it down in 8th place as he's catching up. Here's Benny in 12th place. Round 1's winners. Here we are covering Ash as we finish up lap 1, right behind Juggernaut. Ash was one of those involved as he was collected in that massive wreck. So here we are, lap 2. Ash is giving him pressure, catching up with Juggernaut for turn 1. Juggernaut goes wide. Ash is able to connect with that apex perfectly and claims 1st place. So Juggernaut only able to lead 1 lap as Ash hits 1st place. And I raced with Ash. Once he hit 1st place, he was gone. So let's see what happens next. We have Omerta putting the moves on Ducky. Omerta taking 4th place on the back stretch. Nobody behind Ducky, these 5 right here, pulling away nicely from the field. A little slow going through the chicane. Ducky hits Omerta. Omerta drifting through. Warlock right behind Juggernaut now. And we have some threatening drivers right behind Ducky. Lap 3, Ducky is able to overtake Omerta for 4th place as the Trollvo wagon rears its ugly head already. Going for Omerta, Stuzy B pushing through. He wants in on this. Omerta going wide, Flash passes. Stuzy tries to follow, but he goes way too wide. So Flash now in 5th place, Omerta down in 6th. Here we are following Ducky and Juggernaut, lap 4. Juggernaut cannot keep up with it, hits the wall, and didn't collect anybody this time around. So here we are, lap 5, turn 1. We have Ash in 1st place, and he is got a hell of a lead. He's pretty much gone. No one's going to catch him, so we have Ducky in 2nd, Warlock in 3rd, Muri in 4th, but Muri puts the moves on Warlock, and just 10 seconds later puts some moves on Ducky. So Muri coming up with 2 positions within 1 lap. Muri claiming 2nd. Flash overtaking Warlock. Warlock bumping and hitting Flash. And that messed him up bad as Benny is now in 5th place. And there's Ash. He's just off for a nice stroll. No one's going to catch him. He's Ash. I raced with him. And yeah, once he hit 1st place at Sebring, no one was able to catch him. The same thing happens here. Ash is gone. So now we have Ash, Muri, Ducky, Flash, and Benny. Ducky in 3rd place as he has Flash and Benny breathing right down his back bumper. Let's see what happens here if Ducky can hold him off. But that Trollvo is fast down those straights in the GT Omega Racing Trollvo. Ducky braking a little bit later. Can he hold it through the bus stop chicane? Now for a long right-hander. Here we go. We got Stuzy B right here, looking at Ducky, Benny, and Flash. Stuzy being in 6th place right now on lap 8. Lap 9 at the bus stop chicane again. Ducky holding off Benny and the Flash. Ducky going wide, getting in the grass, slowing him down just a little bit. Flash hits Benny. Stuzy B wants in on this. He says, "Get the hell out of the way, Flash." Stuzy B gets into 5th place. Later on in lap 10, Stuzy B is actually able to pass Benny, but Benny claims his spot back. Stuzy B now in 5th. You have Brains in 6th, Flash in 7th. But they're going 3 wide. Flash backs off just a little bit. Stuzy B goes. We have Benny, Stuzy. Looks like Brains and Flash. Stuzy B goes wide again, messing up the line. Brains is breathing down his back end. but Stuzy B is able to hold him off on lap 10. Looking down at lap 11, we have Ducky and Benny going head-to-head here. Who's going to brake first? Who's going to brake late? Both holding side by side going through this turn. Benny going wide, but able to keep it on the field, on the track, and takes over third place. Good job, Benny. It was a good move. Lap 12, we have Stuzy B now trying to take over Ducky's spot. Ducky really fighting off these hungry, vicious race drivers. Stuzy B is threatening Ducky's position. We have Brains entering the picture once again. It's like sharks going after a scuba diver. Jeez. Stuzy B and Brains, or Stuzy B ended up getting into fourth. Flash and Brains putting the pressure on Ducky. Ducky cannot hold on as Flash goes on the outside of Ducky. Ducky claims fifth temporarily. Let's see if he can hold him off. Now, looking later on in lap 13, Ash and Miri are long gone. We have Benny, we have Stuzy, Ducky, and Flash right here. Flash looking to take and get in the top 5. Ducky cannot hold him off in lap 13. Little contact there. Ducky goes wide. Flash is able to hold the position. Ducky looks on his inside, but Flash is having no part of that. And here we are at lap 16. Benny is a calm and cool collective third place run right here. Looking good, going a little wide. Catching up with Muri. We have Stuzy in fourth place. And once again, lap 16 will be the final lap because the replays just cease. Here we are. So the results are Ash way in first, Muri, then Benny, then Stuzy B, then Flash, and once again, I apologize. The replay freezes up on me. It just does this. I don't know why. But amazing racing. I wish I would have been there. Ash claiming first place in round 2. So congratulations to all the winners. I apologize if my commentary was a little too loud or whatever, but I had fun doing this. Really enthusiastic commentating this race after all the editing I did. I wish I would have been there to race. Looked like a good time. Thank you, PTG. You guys are awesome. And I'll see you guys at Brands Hatch. I will be there. And I'll be there to put the pressure. So, yeah, thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you in the next Forza race. Bye-bye.